GoNOMAD Travel. I'm here with Paul Schul, photographer, and Eric Trinidad, who's a video editor. So the first thing I want to know is, how many people here are writers? Raise your hand if you're a writer.
There you go.
Oh, yes! I did a speech a couple weeks ago, and there was no writers in the audience. It was very disappointing. I'm glad to have you here. It means a lot to me to be a writer, and it means a lot to me to talk about writing. I appreciate your interest in the thing that I spend all my time doing, which is travel writing. So we always say this question about what to write about. How do I start my topic? What do I do? And it really has to do with where you've been. But don't underestimate where you've been, because sometimes your own province, your own state might have some fantastic things that you're assuming that people don't care about. But if I've never been there, I'm from England, then something in Cincinnati, Ohio, like a great food tour. We're just publishing a story about Cincinnati. That's very interesting to somebody in England who's never been to Ohio. So I personally like the offbeat and the strange and the weird. I like North Ossetia, and I like Dagestan. I like, parts of the world that people don't write about, like Guyana. I saw there was a booth today about Guyana. I love the really different stuff, but it's not necessary to be exotic. But the important thing to remember is how short the time is that you really are going to have to share with people about your trip. You really have a short little window. You come back from a trip and somebody says, "So how was the trip?" And you got this great story, and that's probably all you're going to get out. So what I say to writers is that's probably your lead. The lead is that thing that you think about when you first come back from the trip. That's how you start your story. And it's really important, as John Updike and all the great writers have always said, to show and not just tell. And to not make it a big I. I think you really need to use other voices, quote other people, and remember the senses, but really try to give more. Don't use boring words, and try not to use words that are overused. We'll talk a little bit about that later. But try to use the active verb of showing people what it is that you did and what they can do. Make it about them. So this is the other thing that happens with travel writers. Oftentimes they don't tell me where they are, and they start a story and they write a long thing about this other place that's like where they wanted to write about to begin with. And I think you've got to interject at least the state of the country in that first sentence or two, because I've got to know where you are. And sometimes people wander, and you need to get to the point and tell me where we're going. Just a good example, just let you read through these. It sets the pace right away. Where's the story about? It's Austin. Okay? And it goes right into it and gives you good reasons to read the story. The other piece I really liked a couple years ago was about the Cherokee Highway. And again, she's telling me right where it is. I don't have to guess. I don't want to guess where you're writing about. I don't want to try to figure out where it is. I want you to tell me where it is, and then give me a good reason why I should read your story and why I should care. I often say, some of my friends, like this guy, great photographer, sometimes he used to take a long time to write a story, and I said, just write it. Just write it. Don't sweat it. Don't just write it, let it go. Don't worry about the punctuation. Don't worry about the commas. Just get it out there on your computer, on paper even, and just get it out there so that you can finish it. And what makes it easy to write a story is taking really good notes. And I think that what I travel with is a composition book and a glue stick. And everybody always says, I love that glue stick. Because the glue stick, I can stick things in the book. And so I have business cards, and I have matches, and I have menus, and I have brochures. Get more notes than you think you could possibly use, because you're going to be really glad when you sit down and write that story. You've got all that good stuff. A lot of times I'm on a trip and they'll give us an itinerary, but the itinerary sometimes isn't full with too many details. So I always ask my host, please give me a lot of details. Give me more than I need. So this is the hard part. It really is. I mean, everybody can write travel stories, but what about that place made you change? What about that place gave you a little bit of emotional reaction? I think this is the hardest part, but this is the best part. The story we published a couple of years ago, I was just looking at it, and it really touched me. It was about a woman who went to a hammam in Morocco. And at one point, she's in the hammam, and she's describing it's really steamy. And a woman from Morocco who is Berber, who had Berber tattoos, she reaches through the fog, and she reaches to her, and the woman's naked, she's in the hammam, and she's all like this. And the woman touches her tattoo and says, "What's your tribe?" And she said, "I don't know what my tribe is." She said, "What's your tribe?" And at the end of the story, she said, you're with us. You're with our tribe. And it was emotional. It was powerful. And I think that's what you have to strive for. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about photography. Paul's got some people close the show, but I always say shoot a lot more pictures of a lot more things. Don't shoot 25 or 30 pictures of the same exposure. Shoot different things. Get close. Shoot pictures of signs. Shoot close-ups. And don't submit a story without people in the pictures. Please, no more buildings in Prague. Send me pictures of people. And in front of buildings in Prague. The details are really important to me. Share those details. What are the smells? How did it feel? Was it rough? The surface of the building, was it rough? There's so many great little details that are missing sometimes because people are just not taking the time to pick the better words and really think about how it felt. And then you can use much more interesting words and descriptions. And I also think people should try to ask more questions and be more nosy. And find out what that building is that's being built. And find out what happened to that great cafe that was there a while ago. Get the inside story. These are some tools that I found are very useful, especially the last one. Grammarly is a fantastic tool. It's free. And Grammarly checks your grammar and tells you when you've missed the Oxford comma. You know, that Oxford comma is the basis of a big lawsuit once. It's when you have 3 words, the second word gets a comma instead of and. Anyway, batch resize is great for resizing a bunch of photos. PicMonkey I used. If you have Photoshop, you can use that, but PicMonkey is kind of a cheaper version. I like that. Another thing that people tend to do is forget that there's more important voices than theirs, so they should use other voices. So I want to hear quotes from other people. I don't want it all to be your voice, because you went there, great. But other people's voices who've lived there for 20 years, like John McPhee, Mr. Note Taker, Mr. Quote, Farouk, the grumpiest travel writer who ever lived. Great quotes of people. So remember those people that you met. Be a reporter. Find out details. Find out what's coming up. Find out what no longer is there. Be a reporter. Don't just be a creative writer. And ironic is good. I always tell people this, like, give us something that I didn't know. Tell us about the wineries of New Jersey. Tell us about the Mexican wineries. Tell us about skiing in Dubai. There's great things all over. And those are things that are worth talking about. But don't try to make it over. I have interns that work with me, and they write term papers sometimes, and I say, use simple language. Read me that sentence back. If you read me the sentence back, you'd never want to write that. But they wrote it because they want to use all these fancy words. Try to write simply. This is very important. Try to use better words. Okay? Very awesome. Don't ever use the word awesome unless it's a volcano that you saw. But look at these words that you could use, much more creative words. This is a big challenge for people. They sometimes go on a trip and they say, I want to write my trip to Costa Rica, or I want to write all about I went to 14 cities in China. How about picking 3? Narrow the focus. You're not an encyclopedia. You're writing a feature story for a website. So think about it. Narrow focus. I really don't like these summer vacation stories. And read the other writers. We all get into our little silos about reading our own stuff, but you really need to let that go and read better writers than you, and better writers than me. So read those other great writers. Okay, so how many people have a blog? All right. How many people posted to their blog this week? How many people posted this month? That's good. How many people haven't posted so and they forgot to log in? It's practice and it's a muscle. So remember that your blog is your muscle. You're writing that blog. I wrote a blog this morning about coming to this show, how much I love this show. And I was able to look back at my blog since I started in 2004. I started writing this blog. And I looked at the blog I wrote in 2009 about speaking at the New York Times travel show. It was so fun. And I think your blog is your wonderful repository of things that are valuable to you. So write a blog. And if nobody reads your blog, you still have a blog. And you still can have that place to put those things. I write short pieces in my blog. I think it should be one topic. You should not try to have a huge number of topics in a blog post. For an article, yes, but I think a blog post needs to have about one thing. And I usually try to go to at least 400 words so that it'll have a little bit of traction in Google. But work a little harder on this, okay? Work harder on avoiding those words. It's really easy to fall into that trap. The nestled thing, the little visible village that's nestled in the hills. Do better than that. And here are some places that you can submit travel articles that will pay you. And one of them is our website, GoNOMAD.com. So if you want to write an article, you've been to some great places. Let's say you went out to the travel show and you got a chance to hear some of the things that people have been talking about, and you want to go. Think of narrow focus. Take some really good pictures and share it with the world. It's very satisfying to publish articles on websites and on travel magazines and on blogs. It really is. And I encourage you all to use those muscles that you have. I'm going to turn it over now to my good friend Paul Sewell, photographer. He's going to give you some beautiful things to think about. They're more visual than I like to do.